name is Cosmas Lu. I work for a Taiwanese company called Super Dragon. We are an e-waste recycling company focused on extracting precious metal from the e-waste, mainly from the manufacturing process and also some from the consumer sector when there are government subsidies available. And my job for them is to one, trade and risk manage the precious metal inventory, and two, be their spokesperson, and three, be involved in our international strategies. In Taiwan, we were fully licensed since 1996. Fully licensed means collection and processing. Before 1996, there exists older company. It wasn't called Super Dragon, but was only responsible for collection. So we've been around for more than 20 years. This is actually a very interesting issue, and this is what I got out of the most from this WAM 2018. First of all, I think you've organized a very, very good forum here. I'm very honored to be one of the 27 being invited to attend, and this is out of 137 candidates who are recommended by either the government or by the country. So it is a very talented pool, and you select only 23, and I'm very privileged to be one of these. And I think you've also invited a lot of very good guests across the spectrum, regulators and also recyclers, compliance, and also from different countries. So because of that, I think I got a very clear picture of where we need to go as a recycler in the international company. First of all, you've brought a very good speaker to teach us about the basal treatment, and I think the basal treatment really lays the foundation for how waste, especially e-waste, should and travel across borders. That's a very good foundation where we can start building up business plan. Everything needs to go through this kind of basal. But on top of that, basal should not be used only to keep, the e-waste only inside the border and do not go out, because, as you mentioned, there need to be international corporations for smaller countries such as Singapore. They cannot build recycle industry with big enough scale inside their country. So they need to work with another country based on basal to export and import. So maybe they can export some e-waste to another country where the country can build a large-scale recycler to process very efficiently, and also then sell back the precious metal or the iron or copper back to Singapore for them to use, and then you have a global circular economy. But that can only be done if all the countries can sit down, discuss what are each country's strengths and weakness, how they can complement each other using the Basel Treaty as a framework, and using platforms such as this, opportunities such as this, where you have the elites, expert from private sector, from the government, and also various countries come and discuss. Because only then I think you can have a good arrangement where the e-waste can go across border to make sure they are treated properly, and also the the extracted fractions or the materials can go to places where they're highly valued, and be able to pay for people who are engaged in recycling, and hopefully for developing countries where, again, we're very thankful of, GIZ and UN, with so much focus on developing countries. If this can be done, the developing countries can earn a revenue to, one, enhance the living standard of their own population who are involved in the recycling, and two, also increase their technology to recycle better in the future. So I think you hit a very good point about how we should go about thinking internationalization, thinking about how to mobilize different countries, utilize different countries' strengths and weakness to form a global network. But everything needs to be based on Basel. And again, this forum this week has been extremely helpful in my mind. Although Taiwan started the state fund on not just e-waste but plastic long time ago, it's not comprehensive and hasn't been updated to include newer devices coming in. For example, mobile phones are still not covered by the electronic waste subsidy. The tablet was only started to cover last year. So even within Taiwan, we think there are a lot of things that we need to do to keep up with the pace. And also, Taiwan has closed off its border, not allowing any import to come in. And I think that's something Taiwanese government can reflect upon. I've had a lot of questions from many friends here that I made during this forum and ask, well, what if our country can, do all the process and then send you the PCB or other where the prices might be higher in Taiwan. That helps them and that helps me. Right now, Taiwanese regulations that these things cannot come to Taiwan. And I think after this week, I have a very good case to go to Taiwan, talk to them, say, look, just follow the Basel Agreement, have a conversation with neighboring countries, see how we can help them with the e-waste by importing parts of e-waste that are already in process where Taiwan can pay good value on this and they can use the value that we pay them to increase their workers' working condition, their pay, and also up their technology. So it's good for everyone.